Alright, yeah, I don't want to do that. I know probably my morning audience won't be as good as my evening audience, but hey, that's just the nature of my work schedule this week, so we're gonna play regardless. So I'm gonna have fun while we're doing it. So off to Cleveland for game 2 and looking to bounce back. And some guys might need a day off here. I can switch him. Okay. What about him? He can do left. Do left. Yeah, we'll put him in. Okay. I like to have options for a leadoff guy.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Okay, all set to go. Johnny DeLuca digs in now. And we're underway in Cleveland.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Getting your race fix in, huh?
Oh, he can't squeeze it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ketel Marte.
Well, this club has started to lean on him. He's got 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. So this is a guy, when you need some momentum, got some runners on, you want him at the plate. He's been clutch, and he's been delivering big time.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that skips into dirt. Bybee in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Whoa. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
We saw a few skills on display. Out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there.
How you doing this morning?
Slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 down, bases empty. Loud at the plate.
I'm doing all right. Movie reference.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball.
A better plate discipline today is what I'm going to work on. So
that's too low.
No, that's down.
Full count
Ball.
now.
Good spot there, but didn't get
always
the
will
strike
be.
at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
got roughed up a little bit in a 5-3 loss.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yeah, looking to even things up here today.
Loud off of first with 2 away.
Oh yeah.
Six straight outside the strike zone.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And that misses as well.
Yeah, going by quick, looks like.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your bait. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
First and second, 2 outs. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
Yep, and yeah. How'd he do?
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got 1 challenge left now.
Just bad challenge.
Got him swinging. So the Rays strand a pair. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And pitching in this game, Ryan Pepio. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Grounds 1 to short. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Jose Ramirez.
He's been a solid force for his team
He gave me fits yesterday.
Starter. When you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games, that's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
And that drops in for a strike. Ramirez with a homer in his last game. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. DeLuca gets under it, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, first baseman, Kyle.
So up next, Kyle Manzardo.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Ground ball right side. That's
I know, pretty sure Vince Scully used to do this way back when for this game.
On the ground, right side. Lux tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. We played an inning. No score.
No, he was not. But with how high I was out of the zone, he shouldn't have been swinging out of it. He shouldn't have been swinging at it anyway.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays,
Did me a favor.
Cedric Mullins.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That's a ball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
That's the plan,
no doubt
anyway.
about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Well, we got a long ways to go before we get to the playoffs. So. I'm still technically in April right now.
And that one is in.
This is 4/28, so almost the same day.
In the air, left field. And it's just foul. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball four, runner
so a
take a
leadoff
base.
walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding
Yeah,
out
that's the
that
third
at-bat.
walk
Saw a
for me,
lot of
so.
pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Doing really good on that.
First, and he's back in safely. Fought off foul.
Okay. May I see you in a little bit?
You'll one. Ball one
That's a ball.
there. Mullins gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
Pitch misses there.
This guy is all over the place.
3-1. That's a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
So a walk
That's ball four.
puts runners
Take
at
your
first
base.
and second.
Oh.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball.
Good eye.
Still one challenge left for them. Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
Yeah!
So that's 4 walks in an inning plus for him right now.
0-1 down. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's a base hit. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Placed that right between the, perfectly between the third baseman and the shortstop.
Put the ball in play and just hope it finds a hole.
That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1.
I told you, these guys do really well after a loss.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
He's what, up to 40 pitches now?
Popped in the air. Left field.
In out.
Quan takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Johnny DeLuca. He's 0 for 1. Puts a bunt down. Bare hand has to hurry. Nicely done for the out.
Play small there.
Sweet play there. Not sure he needed the barehanded, but third baseman loved making that play.
Patel Marte.
Hee-haw!
Kept me out of a double play.
Ripped to right. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings
Yeah, got him there, finally.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
The 0-1 just missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Rocchio wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Didn't get him yet.
Stays alive. Up the middle, and that chance handled.
Nope.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
One gone, runner at first. Now here's Nolan Jones. Inside.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1.
Hut!
On the ground. Oh, a great flip. 1 at second to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting 7, second baseman, Daniel Schneeman.
Going one.
Hut!
Jones leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
No, that missed.
See you later, Rexy.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Got him. Inning over. We played
That's a painful strikeout.
2-0. Here in Cleveland, Brandon Lau. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Lau
Did he go?
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for
Even the singles are
Not much to
loud.
this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Here's your 1.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Which is a lot of what happened yesterday.
Nope, ball.
Out towards right center field. Valera should have this one. 1 down.
Just got under that one a bit too much.
For Tampa Bay, first baseman Yandy Diaz.
1 out man at first. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
So impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Now the 0-1. That one fouled off.
Turned that one a little too
And
quickly.
at first, 1 away. Line drive.
Whoa.
He brings it down.
Wow.
Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
There's the strike. A sliding stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. The Rays strand just the 1, but they lead it 1-0.
Hit a lot of contact. There's nothing to show for it.
As we go to the last of the 3rd, stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges.
He left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. In the air to left center.
You're gonna get there,
Makes
yes.
the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop Juan Brito.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Caminero takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Quan in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's in.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. On the ground to first, Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0.
Pepio's rolling.
New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Hey, ha!
Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
0-2 now.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Gavin Lux.
Ball.
You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Misses inside. Ball 3.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
The 3-1. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Tampa Bay, right fielder Jake.
That's 5 walks.
First with 1 gone.
Got a handful.
To the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This one in the air, center field. Valera drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That's inside. Ball.
Lux off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and now 3-0. Ketel Marte up next for the Rays. Here's a 3-0. That's too high, and it's ball 4.
There's number 6.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Oh, they're being kind to me on here, though.
Marte.
What's the number for a walk?
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Sabrowski also getting ready. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
2 walks in the inning
Like,
already, and he just
I've had
doesn't seem
six
comfortable out there. Like,
six
he can
walks
find the
given to me so
mechanics
far.
and then repeat them.
Right side. Schneemann.
So, like, what is the dice roll number for that?
So the Rays strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. That one way inside. And the 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's
So,
no doubt that
kind of hard to
success
come
rate
by, it
goes
sounds
up,
like.
and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The wind to kick to 2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Nope, not that high.
Comes the 2-2. Ramirez checks his
nope.
swing, appeal to third, no swing. That one hammered center field. Mullins going back.
Not deep enough.
Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Guardians, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
That's through there for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2.
I didn't want to fish for that curveball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And up next for Cleveland, George Valera. Struck out swinging his first time. In for a strike, and a count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rays 1 and the Guardians nothing. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball.
It's a very great day.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
I love my walks to strikeout ratio.
these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
I think you just ran yourself out.
Bats out of them. They've been able to get a lot of hitters on base today thanks to the 6 walks they've been gifted. And I would imagine the pitching coach is losing his mind over in that other dugout.
Ball.
So Cleveland can't challenge anymore.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-1. That one missing inside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one ripped right center field. Dives.
Wow.
Makes the catch. What a play.
He gave up his body huge there.
It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Bybee gives way. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
They've had a couple of them.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Hunter Gaddis.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Who's leading the division?
Yo, 1. Late on that fastball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1-2 down.
Still in it.
That one almost got him. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball
Had me fooled.
over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Yandy Diaz now.
Ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Short hop liner handled it short to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the inning. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Just missed.
No, that's out.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Hard liner.
Yeah, right to him.
And there's one away.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Pepio is in charge.
Second baseman,
So digging in, Daniel Schneemann. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the
That's
call.
the ball.
And that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Misses
Ball,
off the
that's
plate.
outside.
And now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1 now. Down the
Right to.
inside corner for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Okay.
That's ripped into the outfield.
Get there, Cedric. There
Tracks
you
it
go.
down for the out. And that's the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Rays 1 and the Guardians
You
nothing.
starting in about 2 hours? Normal.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Second inning. Single to the outfield.
pitching
The
for
Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Zabrowski.
Just trying to keep
Nope.
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen
Nothing's
can
left
give
the
their
yard
players
yet.
a chance to fight back into the game.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Ha! No, that's high.
Yeah, I didn't hit any homers in yesterday's game. I only had an RBI single on this one, so.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Oh, that's cool.
This one in the air, center field. Valera on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Gavin Lux.
Getting closer to 500.
That's the ball down.
We're talking about 500 followers.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that's way high. 3-1. Foul ball.
So what would a 433 record be exactly?
The other way, leaping, and he makes the grab.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. And that just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Up next for the Guardians, the shortstop, Juan Brito.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one to first. Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
We've got Fish Nighty coming up here, so I'm going to go ahead and take that here, and we will be back when the ad's in. So I will see you in a bit.
Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
We pick things back up in the top of the 7th.
First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Festa getting loose as well. The lefty, the 1-0.
Hee-haw!
Zabrowski measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Now 1 away.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Land of maple syrup. Thank you, Yoko.
Hoo-yah!
The 0-1.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Way high.
Yeah, now you can focus solely on the Phillies for a while.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's
That's
a ball.
the ball.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got it working.
I gave up on that one too soon.
But it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Eric Zabrowski done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tim Herron. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah!
Out towards right center field. Jones on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
No offense going in this one.
Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good them at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That clips the corner.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early.
He likes the pitcher's duel, huh?
Strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Close,
No, that
but
missed.
called
That's
the
a ball.
ball. And that is ball 1. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the air, right field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Guardians, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Okay, nothing's really even made it to the wall today.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder, George Valera.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Valera. Two down, nobody on.
Ball out.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Ball.
Yeah, one more batter here, bud. You got this.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. DeLuca
They didn't even have to move.
And the inning is over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Here in Cleveland, to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brandon Lowe.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
That's down. That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one.
Nope. Ball.
Ooh, that one was way out there.
Just
ball.
missed. And that's ball 4.
Inside.
You
Ball
know,
4.
I think he's
Take the
okay
base.
with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And definitely helping the on-base percentage with those today.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
On a line. Valera takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Ball. Down.
In
ball.
the dirt, blocked. Out of bounce right side. Schneemann. Out number 3. One left for Tampa, but they're on top 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Edwin Uceda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a ball.
Two now. In the air to left center. Diving, can't get it, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw in the dirt. Pick it cleanly. Now 2 aboard.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job.
Yeah, at least that wasn't an error, but it may hurt. It come to bite me here if I'm not careful.
Opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Two now. And a good eye there.
Gonna lay off that pitch down.
Austin Hedges in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Come on, Edwin. I need you to get somebody here.
And a payoff pitch. Swing
there you go.
Miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
So far,
there's
just
one.
for this lineup, you get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings over the top of that one.
Yeah, I did, and I made him fish for it.
A swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
2 on, 1 out. Here's a high chopper. Lux flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
4-6-3.
Well, the second baseman made that
Got out of
look
it.
easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Vesta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Junior Caminero now at the plate. Now playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Number 63, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Just
That's
misses the mark outside the zone.
Ball.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air to left center. Valera takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Looks like I'm only going to have a 1-run lead here.
That's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. One now. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. It's the Rays 1 and the Guardians nothing.
Well, 9-1-2 for them. Let's see if I can get through them with my closer.
And on the
Number
mound, the
22,
closer, Griffin Jacks.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here.
Leading off for the Guardians, the shortstop, Juan Brito.
In the air, out towards
Yeah, one pitch, one out. I'll take that.
And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
That catches the corner. Missed with a
That's low, that's a
changeup,
ball.
and it's a ball and a strike. The Rays trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That misses,
Ball.
and a count now even up. Up the middle, and that one handled. Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Up next for the Guardians,
Yeah, one more to get here.
baseman, Jose.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Just in time.
Trying
Did he
to
go?
check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. The Rays up by a run here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink
Yeah, I
has
got
so
some
much
help with
drop
that.
in it. It's
Mm.
almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Trouble brewing
Showed
there.
some really nice
That's not what I
patience in
needed.
that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
Yeah, one more strike. That ain't looking.
And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
Well, not a ton of offense, but hey, a win is a win, even as a 1-0 shutout. So, no, not yet. That's ways off still, so. Yeah. Let's see, when do I play them? June, so little ways off. But I got a 4.5 game lead there, so yeah. Phillies are in third place right now, so they're kind of falling off a little bit. They're actually not even in a wild card spot right now. And Mets are taking control of this right now, so. And yeah, they don't have any speed, that's for sure. But that's going to do it for me. I won't be able to stream either of the next 2 days, but I will try and stream the series finale of this game here, or of this series, on Saturday morning. Because I only worked in the evening there. Or, well, I work all afternoon and evening, but I've got time in the morning to stream, so it'll be Saturday morning, and I will see you then, hopefully. Thanks for hanging out, Yoko. And I'll see you in a little bit.